Are you looking to move to Park City, Utah, or possibly own a second home or vacation property in this paradise? Well, in today's video, I am going to break down Kimball Junction versus Old Town, which is basically the 84060 versus the 84098. These are two of the hottest action hubs in Park City. Which one is better for you if you want to move here? Is Kimball Junction underrated or is Old Town overrated? Find out in this video. Let's first talk about Old Town is definitely a touristy spot. So if you are looking for a vacation home or a second home, I would highly recommend going to Old Town, especially if you have the pockets to be able to afford to live there. You probably need around $3 million just to find a single family home, and you're gonna be about $1.9 million for a condo or a townhome in this area. I think that Old Town is a little bit overrated. If you're a local, you're probably not gonna enjoy living in Old Town as much. However, if you're new to Park City, there is something about Main Street, the restaurants, the action, being in the 84060, close to Park City Mountain Resort, close to Deer Valley Resort. You might really enjoy it for the first 3 years that you live here. And then after a while, you might want to actually sell and move out closer to the 84098, which is the Snyderville Basin area. I would not live in Old Town unless you're okay with narrow streets, you like urban living, you like to be able to walk to all the restaurants, the dining, the nightlife. If you are a big time party person and you love nightlife, then you're gonna love Old Town. If you like to party, if you like the bar scene, then Old Town is the place you want to be. You're not gonna get a big backyard in this area. Everything is very vertical, everything is very close together. These are old mining homes, many of which that have been redone. It has a ton of charm. However, you do not get a backyard here. This place might be really great for people who can work from home. If you have to commute to Salt Lake City every day, living in Old Town could be a huge pain in the butt for you. Old Town is definitely right for you if you like to be in the action and the heart of where everything's happening. I would live in Old Town if I was purchasing a vacation home or a second home or an investment property that I wanted to Airbnb out. I would also look in Old Town if I was only going to be living here part of the year. Maybe I come here for the summers, maybe I come here for the winter to ski. Because really, when you're not spending your entire year here, you want to be where the action is and where everything is happening, and that is where everything is happening. The action is happening in Old Town. Just remember, Old Town is a very touristy hub, and Main Street is full of tourists as well. Now let's talk about Kimball Junction. I think Kimball Junction is completely underrated. And Kimball Junction is where a lot more of the longtime locals live. The locals kind of spread out more to the Snyderville Basin area. Kimball Junction is located in the Snyderville Basin area. It's where the Whole Foods is. It's where McDonald's is, Wendy's. It's got the Walmart. It's got New Park. It's got Redstone. It has movie theater. It's got newer development out here. It's got a lot of new Pilates studios, a lot of new yoga studios. We have a Best Buy out here, and we've got restaurants out here that are very nice as well, such as Hearth and Hill. We don't have as many restaurants as Main Street, but we have a few to choose from. There's a lot more fast food restaurants out in this area. Kimball Junction has newer stores. It's where the locals live. Kimball Junction has better shopping out here, especially if you need to run to Smith's or you need to run to Walmart or you need to run to Bed Bath & Beyond or TJ Maxx. Kimball Junction also backs up to the Swanner Nature Preserve. Nothing will ever be developed or built back there. Kimball Junction is also on the bus route, so this is a huge pro. If you want to go into town, you could actually just take the bus rather than driving. Kimball Junction has all the good gyms out here. We keep getting more and more restaurants, more and more gyms, more and more coffee shops. It's kind of where all the newer development was. We used to have a bowling alley out here, and where Best Buy is, all of those stores were vacant for at least 3 years, and they're finally starting to get occupied. got a cycling center in there. We have PC Hot Yoga. We've got an F45 training. We have a really high-end steakhouse. You have Maxwell's, which has great pizza, beer, and Philly steaks. We've also got a really cool new coffee shop. Kimball Junction is mostly made up of townhomes and condos. New Park Townhomes, Fox Point Townhomes, Outerwood, Crestview, those are all located by the Outlet Mall. The neighborhoods where the majority of the single family people live in Kimball Junction area are gonna be Black Hawk Station, which is just across the freeway, it's the first neighborhood before you hit Glenwild. You've also got Bear Hollow, which is a very transient neighborhood. Got a lot of condos and townhomes in this area, as well as single family homes, but the majority of people that live in Bear Hollow is very transient because they have nightly rentals there. We've also got Silver Springs and Ranch Place, which are two of the most popular neighborhoods for people to live here, especially if you have young kids and you want to keep them in the Park City School District. It's basically equal distance. You're super close to Kimball Junction, really close to Canyons Village, and you're still close enough to downtown Park City that if you wanted to go down for a night on the town, boom, easy peasy. Now you know that I think Old Town is a bit overrated and Kimball Junction is a bit underrated. I think that Kimball Junction has not even been close to maturing yet. I think in the next few years, this place is gonna be a really cool hotspot, and I think it's an awesome place to live if you wanna live here more year round. My question of the day for you is, where would you rather live in Park City? After explaining kind of what Old Town's about and what Kimball Junction is about. If you're not sure where you wanna live and you wanna check out more of Park City and you really wanna move here, make sure you check out this video on where the best place to live in Park City is. Hey guys, my name is Nicole Bowdle, local real estate agent in Park City, Utah. Thanks for watching this video. If you're looking to move to Park City, Utah, contact information is always dropped down in the description link down below.